The village of Kamikatsu is special, not for its tea fields or idyllic mountains or peaceful historic homes. It's known for something it doesn't have. Kamikatsu, as a town, produces almost no trash. Kamikatsu has a population of roughly 1,500 people, and in the 1990s was doing nearly no recycling.
で上勝町ではもともと田舎なので皆さん家庭から出たゴミはもう自分の庭で焼くとか、山にほかすと。
Burning all that garbage created carbon dioxide emissions that became dangerous, and the nature around them was suffering, so a decision was made. Kamikatsu had to change. This was the start of their path towards zero waste, and a new way of living.
いわゆるゼロウェイスト宣言というものを町として行って、このゼロウェイストというものを掲げ始めたのは2003年になります。
Effectively, what zero waste here means is that there's no such thing as throwing something in the trash. Everything has to get recycled. And in the beginning, it was difficult for everyone. Like Mr. Takuya Takaichi. He's a shop owner in Kamikatsu.
ゼロウエスト運動が始まってから生活自体はやっぱりある意味ちょっと負担になりましたよね。分別する分と時間と前やってた生活よりはちょっと増えたんで負担にはなってきましたけど。
And Mrs. Hachiya Katayama. She's a housewife.
最初は全部プラもゴミも何も考えずに全部一緒に庭で焼いてたんですが、それが変わって今度分別方式になったら戸惑いがありました。
That classification system she's talking about is the key to Kamikatsu's success, and it is aggressive. There are 45 categories of recyclables.
アルミ缶、スチール缶、スプレー缶、金属製のキャップ、布、木製品、蛍光缶。
The list, it goes on. There's 35 more. Slowly, what was originally this huge burden became a way of life in Kamikatsu. People began looking at trash differently.
物を大事にするという気持ちが逆にできたというのが。仕入れに行って出るゴミで段ボールがやっぱり多いですね。きれい段ボールはまた再利用して梱包したりするに使えますね。
この町に来るまでは正直全くしてなくて、ゴミは全て一つのゴミ箱に捨てれたので、食べ残しとか基本コンポストに契約している農家さんの畑で堆肥になって、じゃあまたうちが使う野菜にまた変わるっていう、なんかちょっとした循環するサイクルができると、使う側としてもやっぱり意識は変わるし。
It's important to recognize that Kamikatsu is a small town. It is not like New York or London. The rules are not the same, but there is a constant, and that's people. They can change.
はい、ゼロウェイストアカデミー坂野です。どんな社会問題も一緒だと思ってるんですけれども、取り組んだところでなくならないじゃないかって言ってしまったら終わりなんですよね。でそうやって意識が変わっていくと、巻き込む相手も対象も広がっていくから大きな動きになっていくよねという流れがすごく大事なのかなと思っています。
この町に来てゼロウェイスト知ってで実際にやってみて、なんかこれはこれからやっぱり生きていく上ではすごく大事なことなんじゃないのかなと。料理してる人たち、例えば飲食に関わる人たちが、少し意識を変えればやっぱりそもそもの量がやっぱ減ると思うんで。
変なんやけど簡単なことなんやけどちょっとも考えて物を捨てるっていうだからね、物を大事にする気持ちは逆にできたね。負担が増えた分なんか違う部分の心の部分がなんか豊かになった分は確かにあるかな。
Money. It's everywhere. But what happens when your bills get old and need to be replaced by new ones? That means old cash needs to be destroyed. A lot of cash. This is not, however, the story of money growing on trees, but of trees growing out of money. Well, more like vegetables.
We are here at the Federal Reserve Bank in New Orleans, and this is where we shred millions of dollars. My name is Dean Murtha. I'm the lead business analyst for cash services here at the New Orleans Fed. We are the nation's bank. Our job is to make sure that we have a supply of currency. Also part of that is to ensure that we remove unfit, old, dirty currency from circulation. So here, on average, we shred about $6 million in dirty money every day. This could be for any number of reasons. It could be because the note has rips in it, holes in it, tears in it. It could have tape on it. It could have graffiti written all over it. We don't want that note going back into circulation. If it has any sort of those qualities, will be shredded. What we used to do is take all of these currency shreds and they would just wind up as waste going to a landfill. Now, through a lot of work and effort, we finally figured out a way where we can take these shreds and ultimately recycle them.
So all that green leaves the Fed and heads to a compost facility, where it turns into something quite useful.
What you're looking at right now is $24 million, but the soil that it creates will be priceless. My name is Jonathan Christian. We turn cash into soil. It is definitely one of our secret ingredients. It's little in content, but it's huge in what it provides. Currency that's deemed unfit, it's brought to our facility at Wood Materials. From there, we go through a simple composting process where we convert that into a healthy soil. Our compost is used primarily by urban farmers in the greater New Orleans area.
One of these farmers is Simon Manash.
And this is $1 million farm. We are making fresh local food accessible in New Orleans. We've grown veggies, herbs, cucumbers, tomatoes, and peppers. The vegetables we grow here are made out of composted cash. It is very fulfilling to be growing using a material that would otherwise go to waste. One man's trash is another man's treasure.
And that's the story of how we grow tomatoes out of cash.
Haiti is faced with one of the biggest challenges environmentally in the world. Most people, when they see the huge amount of plastic or huge amount of trash out in the community, it discourages them and they try to drive away from it. That's why I took it upon myself to try to make a change. I know I can't do it all, but if I can only take one bottle out of that trash, that's one bottle less prevented from going into the ocean. The Plastic Bank is a company that pays people to collect plastic within the community, preventing the plastic from going into the ocean. The vast majority of the plastic that are entering the ocean is coming from poor countries. In order to make a change, we have to attack the problem, and the problem is poverty. The top priority, I would say, in Haiti would be to put food on the table. People doesn't have the proper knowledge of how to properly dispose of any waste. Basically, the Plastic Bank is cleaning up our environment and at the same time alleviating poverty. I was born in Haiti, did all my studies in the United States. I never understood what recycling meant until I came here and realized how important it was. That's when it dawned to me that I have to make a change. I have to tell people, I have to make sure that people understand that they cannot just throw this stuff on the ground. We have to be more responsible. Each day, these collectors, they go out and collect this plastic. After the plastic has been collected, it's taken to a center where it's weighed, and in return, you can get cash or other services for that plastic. From there, we do our own inspection and get ready for transport. My daily work consists of going around the centers, making sure the managers are treating the collectors right, going around to the collective sites, making sure that the plastic that they collect get transported in a sufficient time so they don't have to wait on their money. In a month, we collect a mass volume of plastic. You'll be amazed how much plastic we collect. Plastic Bank has 30 collection centers all throughout Haiti. Each center has over 75 collectors. This center right here, in a month, we could make at least 19,000 pounds. We're employing people who are in need. At the same time, we're taking more plastic out of the environment. That's why companies are willing to pay a little bit more, because we're creating a positive change in Haiti. What drives me to keep doing this every day is the people that I see doing it every day. They're my greatest inspiration, because you have to be strong in order to live, to survive here. You have to be a fighter. We are in a really bad environmental state in Haiti, so whatever we can do to get it done is what we do. This is a global issue. We have one planet, which is our home. Everyone needs to put together and try to solve this problem.